through that last gate. So as Bindi probably mentioned, we've got this crystal clear water so you can see how crocodiles operate when they're out in the wild. I mean, you can imagine if this water was dirty, you would never know that there's about 350 kilos of crocodiles sitting there in the water. They use the water to ambush their prey. They don't like anything being, especially in it like this. So now that I've stirred him right up, good luck with that, Bindi.
Oh, thanks, Toby. All right, Bindi. Good work, Murray. All right, there's your food. Woohoo! Round of applause for Murray. That was amazing. Murray, you're just slightly terrifying. Toby, can you go get Murray's attention?
Sure.
Murray, go get Toby. I mean, careful, Toby. Sorry.
Daddy, mate. Okay, so a crocodile of Murray's size in the wild, he'd be starting to see large animals as food. Animals like feral pigs, kangaroos, probably even small cattle. And what he's waiting for those animals to do is come down to the water to get a drink. So that's why he loves dirty water, because he'll stay a couple of inches under that dirty water, wait for that animal to get a drink, then he'd strike out like that, grab a hold of the animal between those enormous jaws of his. Food, mate.
Well done.
Good boy. So yeah, so we grab a hold of the animal between those jaws. You can see his teeth there. He's got between 64 and 70 teeth. So that's what he'll use to secure the animal. Normally what he'd do is what he's doing now. Pull it back down into the water and hold it on the bottom. He can hold his breath for probably somewhere around 7 hours. No worries at all. So he'll just hold it, wait for it to stop moving. And that's pretty much how he gets his dinner. Now he's also got another trick up his sleeve that he can do. And when I say trick, it's not really a circus trick. It's not something we've ever had to train him to do. It is a really natural behaviour. So what we'll do, we'll get him down this far end. Bindi's going to show us this today.
Absolutely. So crocodiles are amazing. They can actually come vertically out of the water nearly their entire body length, which enables them to grab a fruit bat on the wing, grab a bird mid-flight, and it is phenomenal when you get to see this. So we're going to see how Murray does today. He's on fire today. So let's see how we go. Oh, Murray, you make me so nervous, but I love you. Murray. Look. Murray, my arms aren't that long. What are you doing, Murray? Sorry, Murray. Murray, look, we have a favorite. Mazza. Look, it's a rat burger. These rat burgers are fresh from the food court. Just kidding.
Except we call them chicken burgers, Bindi.
I don't think we're actually supposed to say that, Toby. Murray, come here. Look, he's like, you want me to eat a rat? Are you kidding me right now? Murray. I'm sorry, mate. But it's really good for you. Has lots of vitamins. You're just looking at Nick, aren't you? Murray, you're supposed to grab the rat, not Nick. Oh, Toby, he's being funny, isn't he?
He is. I think we might get him.
Alright, we'll get him something else to eat at the moment. He wants to go over there really badly. What do you think?
You're good now, Ben.
Alright.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll see if we can get Murray all the way out. Binny's going to get him a big bit of food. We'll see if we can get him all the way out and show you the biggest myth that there is about crocs. And that's how fast they can run.
You got your favourite chicken. That's it. All the way out, buddy. Good work, Murray. Okay, ready? And there's your chicken. Good work, Murray.
And a round of applause for Bindi too. Great work, Bindi. So now that Murray's out, this is where you get to have a bit of a look at him. I guess the first thing you'll notice is their size is quite deceiving once they come out of the water. They certainly look a lot bigger when they're out on land. Murray's probably a touch over 4 metres, probably about 350 or so kilos. And when you look at the way he's designed, you can tell straight away why running is just not his thing. His tail, that makes him quick in the water, but on land, he's got to drag that around behind him. He's got short, stumpy little legs and a huge big round belly. So he's really like a fish out of water when he's out. I mean, while he's out, I can even sit here in front of him, and as long as I don't fall asleep or turn my back on him, he's not really going to make any attempt to try and chase me down. Let's go change my undies. But you can't be too careful. So they're like I say, they're really not designed for living on land. I'm only, probably 3 metres away from him, and he moved his little arm there, which freaked me out. But he's not really making any attempt to have a real go at me. But if I get further away and get to go towards his water, you can see straight away he's completely different. So the rules are exactly the same when you go into croc territory. Anything you want to do around the water, just use a bit of common sense. If you want to go fishing, just stand, 4 to 5 metres from the water's edge. You don't have to stand up to your waist fishing. Stand about this distance from the water and you'll never have a problem. If you want to go camping, all you got to do is set your tent up or your camp up about 200 or so metres back from the water, well above the high tide mark, and you shouldn't ever have a problem. They don't just swim around like everybody thinks. Crocs just don't swim around and just say, oh, I can't wait to eat people and where's the next human, I love eating them. The reasons why they attack are simple. It's not just for the pleasure of it, I guess. There's only 2 reasons they'll attack. One is because he's hungry, and that's pretty natural. He has to eat. I guess the only catch there is he doesn't have the choice, like we do, to become a vegetarian. He has to eat meat. And he also cannot walk into the butcher shop and buy his meat. He is the butcher. He has to do it himself. So he eats just like us, so there's no difference there. The other reason he'll attack is to defend his house. Now where we're all standing right now, like you saw him, he was heading towards Nick before, he is, even though Bindi was closer to him, he is not tolerant of people in his house. Out the back, we've got his little girlfriend, Molly. You should see Murray if you go near Molly. He's very, very protective of her as well, which is the same as us. I mean, what would you do, fellas, if someone broke into your house in the middle of the night and tried to steal your wife? What would you do? Someone's walking home?
Wow.
Okay, what would you do? I'll make this a bit easier. What would you do if you found someone in your house in the middle of the night trying to steal your last slab of beer? What would you do? Yeah, everyone's up in arms now. Poor old Murray, he doesn't drink beers, unfortunately, but he will defend his house, girls' territory with everything he's got. And the thing about him too is they've been here for over 200 million years, just like you see Murray. So they're almost the most important animal that we have, particularly in Northern Australia. They're at the top of the food chain, so we really need them in those northern waterways, and it's our job to live alongside them, not the other way around.
Absolutely, that's so awesome, Toby. But speaking of what amazing and powerful animals crocodiles really are, maybe we should give everybody an idea of what it's like when Murray really puts on a hit with a whole food item.
Sure.
That sounds great. Okay, so we have here a very large food item, and I'd like you all to pretend with us for a moment, if you will. Murray's going to demonstrate what it's like when a crocodile in the wild grabs a whole food item and pulls it back out into the water. It is amazing to watch, and it is truly something you have to be really strong for. So we're going to get Toby to do it today. So you can see Murray right now, he's just plodding along the bottom of the water, a lot like what a wild saltwater crocodile would do. Crocodiles are the ultimate camouflage predators. So there could be an animal approaching the water's edge, and the animal would have no idea that there was a crocodile just meters away from it. So when the crocodile does have a look around and pokes its head up out of the water, only his eyes, a little bit of his nose shows. But right now I'd like you to pretend that a wild feral pig has just approached the water's edge. Sorry, Toby. This pig has gotten too close to the water's edge and has no idea there's a crocodile right under the surface. The pig goes near the water and the crocodile strikes. He grabs the pig, and now what he's going to try and do is pull that pig back into the water. The pig doesn't want to go in the water, so the crocodile violently head shakes, trying to pull that pig. We have a death roll! Beauty! Congratulations! It requires a lot of energy for a crocodile to death roll. Was that 3 death rolls? Oh my goodness, he is on fire today. I think he's about to get his lunch.
Definitely.
Well done! Big round of applause for Toby. Toby, you managed to keep your arms. That was incredible. So now Murray has his food. Crocodiles are so cool. You can see right now he's lifting his head high out of the water to be able to swallow that piece of food. Crocodiles actually can't swallow food under the water. And they also have 64 very long, sharp, penetrating teeth used for grabbing onto food. Crocodiles actually can't chew. So right now what Murray's doing is he's juggling that leg around, trying to find the perfect position to be able to swallow. And it's quite a bit of effort. If you look on the big screen, you can see just how impressive his teeth really are. And he swallows it down with a little bit of rope to floss. Crocodile dentistry is very important here at Australia Zoo. He's so happy. So you can see that he is truly just so proud of himself. Right now he's just showing that he is the biggest crocodile. He's the toughest animal in here. And he's really proud of himself for grabbing that large piece of food. He thinks he just killed that pig all on his own. And we're very proud of you, Murray. You're a really cool crocodile. So truly, it's really special to have Murray here at Australia Zoo, and we are really lucky to have such gorgeous modern day dinosaurs on the earth today. But right now we've come to the point in the show where